Hello everyone, and welcome to the tour of our 2020 Grand Design Reflection 311 BHS. We're going to go ahead and start up in the master bedroom suite. Here we have a queen size bed, lots of storage, lots of lighting. The wardrobe here is in a slide, so it gives you a little bit of extra leg room. We have our front air conditioning unit, the flat panel television that we have installed that is wired in for cable. Additional storage under the bed. And lots of places here to plug in and charge your devices, as well as USB ports and a shelf up there for the same purpose. Coming here into the bathroom, we have the radius shower with lots of elbow room and lots of height for just about anybody, no matter how tall they are. Nice storage here underneath the vanity, as well as in this corner medicine cabinet. With a towel bar and a nice vent here, and because of the vent covers that we have installed in this unit, you can keep all four of these vents open even when it's in storage and not have to worry about any kind of weather coming in. So that way you get to have a nice well-aired rig and not get it wet from leaving the vents open. As we go through this, you'll also see any opportunity that we had to add extra hanging storage for towels or jackets. We made sure to put those in. And here we have the thermostat that controls the bedroom unit. Moving down the hallway here, past the other door for the bathroom. So this bathroom is accessible both from the master bedroom as well as from the hallway. Here in the hallway we have our other thermostat that controls the main unit here in the ceiling of the family room. Now, these units are ducted together, so you can run one unit or the other or both, and it will push air to all of the rig. We also have here the controls for our max air vent in the kitchen, which is electrically driven and will automatically close in the event that it starts to get rain, but that's not going to matter because you've got a vent cover up there. All right, moving down into the kitchen. Nice wide counter area here for your coffee maker, your toaster, anything else that you want to put here. We made sure that we've got our paper towel holder, more USB ports, more electrical outlets, lots and lots of lights. That is definitely not something that you're going to be short on in this rig. So many light fixtures, all LED, so they don't use a whole lot of power and they don't put a lot of heat back into your rig. Let's pause a moment here to check out this control center. We have lights here to measure your battery level, fresh water, black tank, secondary black tank, primary gray, and secondary gray. We also have controls here for a ceiling light, and that lights up whether it's on or off. We have a light for the steps, a light for the awning outside, the water pump switch, which you also have in the Nautilus Control Center, switches for both gas and electric water heat, a porch light, which will shine on your steps outside, and slide controls for all four slides. Slide number 1 is this kitchen slide with the refrigerator. Slide number 2 is the dinette slide. Slide number 3 is that small slide in the bedroom for the wardrobe, and slide number 4 in the bunk room. Dometic RV refrigerator, 2 doors for the freezer, 2 doors for the refrigerator, both propane and electric, so you'll be able to run that when you're on propane or run it when you're on shore power. Furrion convection microwave that will run when you're hooked up to shore power, and a propane oven and stove. Nice big wardrobe here, or excuse me, nice big pantry for your kitchen. Lots of storage for pots and pans, lots of storage for food. Load this bad boy up. Here we have our dinette that also converts into a small bed if you have lots of kids or if you have some visitors. Here we have 2 theater style seats that have massage and heating, as well as reclining. A little bit of extra storage above here for your board games or your movies. Speaking of movies, here we have the main television with a stereo system to drive it and a DVD player there as well. Now there are extra HDMI ports on the back of the TV, so if you want to bring your own devices and plug those in or something to stream, you can do that as well. Additional storage above, storage over here for movies or whatever you want to bring along. Might even put the books in there. What are those? All right, we have additional storage over here, some shelf space, a little bit of netting up here so that you can store some stuff up there and not have it fall on your head. Additional cabinet space down here. Underneath the television, you have an electric fireplace, which not only looks really nice, but can also put out some decent heat as an electric space heater. If it's not getting too chilly in the evening and you're on full hookup, you can run this and probably not even have to run your heat very much. Okay, moving into the bunk room. We have a pull-out jackknife sofa that can be converted into a full-size bed. Above this, we have a bunk that folds down from the ceiling so that you can accommodate someone else, as well as this bunk, which is above wardrobe storage with drawers and a pull-open wardrobe and space here for toy storage or a television because it has the hookups for that. And this bunk room actually does have a half bath off of it as well, so you don't have to worry about people running back and forth through the rig in the middle of the night to use the restroom. The occupants of the bunk room have their own half bath back here for them to use. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at our kitchen sink. With a cover to keep you with plenty of extra counter space if you are not actively using the sink at that time. Under the sink, we have additional storage, lots and lots of room under there. And lots of drawers. These drawers are all lined so that you can put your stuff in there and not have it slide around too much. We kind of skipped over this part back there, but additional cabinet and drawer space over here with shelves. Lots of room to store whatever you're bringing along. This unit also has a Furrion rear view camera. So there are the display for the rear view camera and the remotes for the television and the stereo and the fireplace. Now let's head outside and take a look. Alright, starting with the outside view of this Grand Design Reflection 311 BHS, a 2020 model. We have our front 30-pound propane tank for the passenger side. Pass-through storage here. Goes all the way through to the other side. You also have your release here to make sure that you disconnect your battery when it's in storage. Lippert fold-up steps going into the front door. Have our dinette slide out here. Here is our outside kitchen. With a small dorm-style refrigerator, some cabinet space, some drawer space, a sink, which drains to the rear black tank, and a 2-burner propane cooktop. Moving around the back, ladder for roof access, and a 2-inch hitch receiver here on the back along with electrical, so if you want to pull a small trailer or if you have a bike rack, this is rated to tow 3,000 pounds or hold 300 pounds. This is the bunk room slide on the outside. And underneath here we have the rear drain for the rear black tank, the rear sewer outlet. That's got a Valterra gate valve added on there for extra security to make sure that you don't have a mess. Lippert ground control auto leveling. The original Westlake tires with about 2,000 miles on them, good tread, good condition. Here's your black tank flush for the rear black tank. Here we have the kitchen slide out with our microwave and our stove and our refrigerator. Here's the external 50 amp electrical hookup. Underneath this we have the sewer outlet for both gray tanks as well as for the front black tank. We have some sewer hose storage here as well as additional sewer hose storage, so you can bring all the sewer hoses that you need in order to make sure that you can hook up at your campsite. Here we have the other side of our pass-through storage. Lots and lots of storage room. We have the electric leveling system that will raise and lower the front jacks, and it will also automatically level your rig as well as put it back to hitch height when it's time to go. Nautilus control panel for switching your water around. That's also going to include your outdoor shower with the blue coily hose right here. You also have a light that's above the slide that I'm standing under to help at night, and you have a switch for your water pump. And here is that slide that comes out from the bedroom that has the wardrobe in it. We have another 30-pound propane tank here on the driver's side. And then finally, our front storage compartment. Plenty of space in there. There are your batteries. Lots and lots of motion lights, both in these storage compartments as well as inside the rig. So you can set those so that they come on automatically when they sense motion. That way you don't have to fumble for a light switch in the dark. Last but not least, we do have a solar hookup that is here on this rig. We have a small tender panel that can plug in there and sit on the pin box so that the battery can be maintained even if you're someplace that doesn't have power to plug it into. All right, folks, that was the tour of our 2020 Grand Design Reflection 311 BHS fifth wheel. Thanks for tuning in.